What's going on, guys? So today we're talking flashlights, more specifically little EDC flashlights, and even more specifically the Olight i1R 2 EOS. All right, so before I really get into it, I just want to make an important statement here. If you haven't caught on already, Olight does their sales all the time. Like every holiday there's a sale, sometimes in between holidays there's sales. So just like as an aside, if you really want to get an Olight flashlight, you're in the market for a flashlight, you like some of their stuff, it's probably best just to wait for a sale, you know, or if you're looking to buy lights for other people, to wait for a sale. So in this previous sale, I ended up picking up one of the purple little i1R 2 EOS models, all right, and this one is for my mom. My mom, not to get into too many details or anything, but there's occasions where she has to go to work, when it's dark. Sometimes she'll get home from work when it's dark. Her hours are kind of all over the place. But more so, she's always taking the dogs out. My dad and mom both, take turns taking the dogs out and stuff. But when the dogs are barking at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, it's generally my mom who gets up. So she has a good use for, having a decent flashlight. Now, I've, of course, provided my parents with flashlights over the years. And they love them. They're very appreciative of them. They're always amazed, how brighter they're getting with technology and stuff, and how small they are and how bright they could be in such a small package. But generally speaking, those flashlights, they sit in drawers, or they're in their cars or whatever it happens to be. So what I want to do is I want to get a small little keychain light for my mom to put on a little crab claw that she can clip onto her jacket zipper, okay, to use as a zipper pull, So assuming, let's say it's charging cable's a zipper, it's hanging there, all right, this is a normal zipper for the coat, zip up and down, right? So I wanted her to be able to attach this to her jacket, so number one, when she's just standing outside, it's illuminating the ground around her, specifically for the dogs, but she can, of course, grab it and lift it up and use it for wherever she needs. All right, so, yeah, just a consideration. And I've heard one of her favorite colors is purple. She likes purple and she loves orange, like all of her kitchen stuff is orange. So those are two usually, big winning colors for her. And when I saw they had the purple one, I knew I had to get one for her. So yeah, it is the i1R 2 EOS. All right, this is the second model. I actually had the original on my keys for a very long time. This is the i1R EOS, and very, very cool light, very simple. All right, turn it on or twist it, and you have your low, twist it again, you have your high. But the original one, the head came off, which is not a huge deal at all. You would take this off to charge it, but I don't know, I guess some people lost the head. So one of the biggest changes that Olight had made is making the head attached. All right, so when you unscrew it, all right, it doesn't go anywhere. It does not pull off. All right, so that's the major difference between the models, and it's a good thing. Not to say my mom's pretty good about not losing anything. I don't think she would ever have a problem losing the head if it did come off, but it's just a little bonus. It's nice for, like, non-flashlight people. If you're not specifically into gear and stuff, but you have family and friends that might have a need for stuff like that, but they're not really into it like you are, simple is better. It usually is. And this is a very simple light, and that's why I wanted to give this one to her. So when she wants to charge it, she just unscrews it, but she's never going to lose the head, not going to misplace it or anything. Charging cable is really simple as well. I do like that they have the caps, the protectors. All right, so these are just little protectors on both sides. All right, so they don't get dirty or scratched up and stuff. And this is also magnetic. All right, so it kind of just, sits nice and neat there. But anyway, charge it to USB. My mom has her little computer, or it's not really like kind of a tablet computer. I forget what it is. But she's usually there at night and stuff before bed, so she can always have a place to just charge that. But yeah, really simple. Again, twist it, and you have your low mode, all right, which is like 5 lumens, and then all the way on is 150 lumens, which is plenty of light for most tasks. These things are relatively affordable. They sell for 18 bucks. There's a ton of colors. In fact, again, one of the reasons why I wanted to get this one for her is because I rock one of my keys, and I have for a while now. Okay, this is the Desert Tan one, and this is also the 2. Okay, so it does not, come off. The head doesn't come off. All right, which is really nice, particularly for the keys. All right, even though I carried the first one, first gen, and it never had the head fall off. If your keys are moving around, starts unscrewing for some reason. Again, this is extremely rare. I don't know why I would unscrew that much. But if it did, you know, worst case scenario, it's just poking out. All right, and you'll probably notice that and fix it. But yeah, awesome for the keys. I'm using this for, you know, actually ever since the Desert Tan was available. I picked that one up right away. But anyway, yeah, awesome keychain light, good option. But again, for a zipper pull, you know, I've talked about this years ago, and I know that people, you know, watching the videos, some of you have been watching for 12 years. Some of you have been watching for 12 days. You know, so people subscribe and watch the channel at all different times, and you never know what kind of content that person has seen before. I have over 5,000 videos. I got like 5,500 videos or something. That's a lot of content over a very long period of time. That's a video every single day for 12 years. Actually more than one, because way back in the day I used to put up 2-3 videos a day. I had a little bit more time then. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, some videos people have missed. But the point was that in the past, I used to love having small lights like this on zipper pulls. And I still occasionally do that. Because I have it on the keys, I don't necessarily always do that. It depends on certain jackets. I don't like taking them on and off. So, you know, certain hoodies or something, or, you know, like a winter coat may have a dedicated light that's on the zipper pull. First of all, it adds an extension, all right? So if your zipper, let's say this is your regular zipper, and then you throw something on it, it's just easier to grab, especially in the wintertime with thick gloves and stuff. Sometimes it's hard to grab that little zipper on coats and stuff. So it gives you a big old thing to grab, to zip up, zip down, but more so, it just gives you, slip this off here. It just gives you the availability to have light at all times. It's right there. It's kind of like having a neck light. You guys know how much I value a neck knife because it's right there. Not to say that it's inconvenient to reach down to your pocket. Obviously, most people do that, but it's just right there. Any situation, sitting, standing, whatever, you don't have to dip into your pockets. It's right on your chest. All right, so for me, that's basically what it ends up being, is a neck light that I don't have to wear around my neck because I already have a neck knife. So just very, very convenient and food for thought. So if you never considered putting a small flashlight of any kind, doesn't have to be this one, anything that's just, you know, small enough to be, you know, convenient, hanging off your zipper, as a zipper pull, it's worth thinking about. Just a huge fan of the i1R 2 EOS. Actually, Christina has one as well. She has the mint green one, which kind of looks like Tiffany's blue. It looks a little bit more, you know, light blue than it does green. I guess it just depends on lighting. But she also rocks one too on her EDC. So just really cool lights. We have to be huge fans of them, both of us. Now, I know the obvious question here for some people would be like, well, what about your dad? You're going to hook up your mom. What about your dad? Well, my dad has plenty of awesome lights too, and he usually gets the hookup more so than my mom. So this was specific to my mom because it was purple, and it's going to fit her needs very well. So I have 2 questions for you guys for down in the comment section. Number 1, have you used this i1R 2 EOS, and what do you think of it? And question number 2, have you ever put a flashlight on a zipper to use as a zipper pull? It's really convenient. So I wanted to mention that because I know at least one person out there is going to watch this video and go, that's not a bad idea, and they're going to try it, and they're going to love it, and they're never going to look back, and they're going to really enjoy that. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.